So now he trying to prove he proving people, okay, I just eat y'all up like this.
So that's what me and my partner was saying. He was saying that he ain't been that accurate. We've been seeing him like miss off some balls a couple.
He gonna do that. Yeah.
Man, thank you for that, because I really couldn't figure that out, man.
Yeah, my boys were like, why have he got this big arm? We ain't seen him go down the field. But a big one though against the Vikings, Jake jumps outside 1st and 20, and you trying to run out the clock. And Zach came back with a big shot play to Drake to get 21 yards.
Yeah, that was a big play.
That kept that drive. Good teams, I'm thinking today, I was like, hey, usually when a team gets a penalty like that, if they're not any good, it sets them back.
Yeah, they just go ahead and concede.
Overcome. Matt Ryan used to overcome that situation, and we saw the Michael Penix overcome that on a key drive. That was probably the biggest play in that drive, because then that allowed them to just punch him in the mouth and run the ball.
Okay.
But that was the best shot play. They didn't take the one to Ray when they're trying to drive down the field against Tampa to get back in field goal range. And, he hit Kyle Pitts on some crossers. But
Kyle Pitts, man, he's stepping it up, seemed like.
It looked like, he's had 2 good games. So
he looks like he's not loafing out there as well.
Right, yeah. That's what Coach Kevin Cougar, played at Michigan. He was like, I need him to play fast all the time.
Yeah.
Because, you done messed up and put it on tape a couple games. So I need to see it. I need to see it all the time.
Yeah.
So they finally got that message now, and it looks like it's resonating with him.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, if we can continue to run the ball the way we did against Minnesota, then those safeties, they're going to have to come down.
Up.
Yeah, they're going to have to. That's just the way it's going to be, because if Bajan and Tyler just start to gas you again and again and again, so hopefully we'll see the run game continue to be the driving force until we can get some of those deep shots, because right now it has been a lot of conservative as far as what we've been able to take. I don't know if I thought it was necessary conservative play calling, but we have checked down a lot more. But I was happy to see that in the first game, because watching from the stands, the touchdown that went to Bajan, when he stepped back in his drop back, you could see he wanted to go somewhere else. Nothing was open. He just turned, gave it to Bajan, and Bajan made a play.
Yeah, he's making his reads.
Yeah.
Go ahead, D.
That's one thing that when I was studying Mike over the summer and his upbringing, because he came on my radar when Indiana was playing Ohio State, and I'm like, I woke up, I'm like, wait a minute, the Ohio State Indiana score is close.
Yeah, you like, so let me see what's going on.
See what's going on. So I kind of followed him from there, but then got to know his upbringing and talked to his dad over the summer. His dad was his baseball coach and stuff, and his football coach growing up, but at one point, he went to his dad, like when he was 10, and said, hey, I want to be a quarterback, and then they started quizzing him, because his dad played running back in Cookeville, Tennessee Tech.
Okay.
And so they started quizzing him, and he was telling them what was happening on the games and the coverages and all that, and so they invested in him getting a personal quarterback coach and learning everything, and, did pretty good at Days City, but then a coach came in and decided they were going to run the double wing, and he had to transfer to another school that was going to be throwing it, and so forth. So, he's been wanting to be a quarterback since he's a little kid, and the family got him a personal trainer and football quarterback coaches and stuff, and so good story about the Penix and the Penix family. And he's got 2 other brothers coming up. They're not quarterbacks. One's supposed to be this big defensive end. I think one's a receiver in college right now. But the one in high school is the one the dad's really saying he's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
good family.
Well, shout out to MP9. I call him the do-rag dude.
Okay.
Look, he needs to go to Nike or somewhere and get a do-rag.
Deal.
Start selling it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let him know.
The do-rag dude. But shout out to him, because so all of those guys, and I tell my kids or any kids who want to play sports, let them know that these guys didn't make it to the NFL, to the NBA, to MLB, anything by chance. They all worked hard. But it's even doper to me to hear that this didn't happen by chance. This was planned out as far as him being a quarterback.
Yeah.
This was planned out, something that he saw for himself as a young kid, and the family invested in him. That shows me even more like the mental fortitude that he has to overcome those injuries and still be able to get in the pocket, still be able to take the hits that the quarterback has to take, like be able to like trust himself, trust his body, and then still play at a high level. So like I have a lot of respect for Michael Penix.
Yeah, and his dad, it was even proud. I was talking to him for a Father's Day story. And he was like, man, it's just, I'm so happy for him because all the stuff he been through, because he had to go through it, that's your kid. All these major injuries and so forth. I'm wondering if it's going to work out. And, yeah, he's just really proud on that Father's Day, time I talked to him about that, about Michael and him growing up and overcoming the injuries and so forth. Yeah.
So I got two questions. The first question is, in the injury report last week, they said James Pierce Jr. was going to be out. I saw that, and I was like, all right, he's out. I texted the group chat, and he played and got a sack. What was going on?
Yeah, James was limited in practice because they got all this medical equipment now. They could tell you when the groin's overworked and they need to rest it. So they gave him rest last week. And then on Saturday, Friday, they gave him a questionable designation. So questionable, I think it's like 75%, 20% in the NFL, rules. Doubtful is like 90-10. He's not gonna play. So, you always whenever you get a game day designation, it's always a possibility that it can be out.
Okay.
But questionable, more times than not, they're gonna play.
Okay, dope.
And then he only played like 20-something snaps. So all them cats, I wrote them down. All of them didn't play a lot. It was only 47 defensive snaps, and they were all like around 20, 22, 23, so they fresh.
Yeah, and they made the most of their snaps. Yeah.
So, all right, second. So, speaking of the defense, they look good. Is it a fluke, or is this what we're going to be?
Yeah, you supposed to look good against a rookie quarterback. So
we look good against Baker. Baker was under 100 yards. Baker made him pay. Baker's Baker. Like last night on that 4th and 10, he took off running. They had him sacked. The dude missed it. He did. He got hit. You saw him flip over. Man. I was like, okay, Baker Mayfield got my respect, man. He bad. So I would say, the Falcons, I felt like held Baker in check the most they could, under 200 yards. He threw the catches the rookie receiver made was amazing. You got to give it to him. They was covered.
That was nice.
So the defense, I give them, they played their part. They did what they supposed to do. All right. They dominated Minnesota.
Right.
All right, rookie quarterback. All right, we got Bryce Young this week.
Jaden.
Is it for real?
Yeah, I think it is because my takeaway from the first two games is I ain't seen nobody down the field running wide open.
Except when AJ got out, he kind of put a move on Watts. And they got the field goal at the halftime. He put that move on Watts. Man. Watts came back, got the pick, and I think Watts learned from that. That move was sick.
Yeah, that was Justin Jefferson. You ain't gonna see him every week.
Yeah.
But that was dope. And then on the Amico touchdowns, Jesse's supposed to be back in the post because you could see Michael Hughes is chasing. Like, where my help at?
I be seeing Jesse mess up on a lot of plays. Even though he the dude, I see him blow some assignments every now and then.
Yeah, he said he had 2 mental errors because what he trying to do, he was trying to get the ball off of Baker and in the game. And,
he took a risk.
It didn't work out.
Yeah.
So, and then they'll let him know and they're going to live with it because, he did that against New Orleans 2 years ago, took the ball, 93 yards for an interception because Derek Carr, thought he had him looked off, and he's snuck back over.
Jesse got him.
Got him.
All right, so he took a risk. I can live with that. He know what he did wrong. Come next time we play him, pick 6. I'm predicting it right now. Jesse Bates, pick 6 next game.
Okay.
What next game? Against Tampa?
Tampa.
Okay.
Thursday night game. Be on TV. Then
it sounds good. You going to be down there?
Yeah, we'll be down there. We're set to go to all the games, including Berlin, so I'm looking forward to that.